Johnny, will there ever be a cure for cancer? Cancer? Of course, Johnny. Do you reckon they're going to be fucking around with cancer in another 1,000 years? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I mean, eventually, Johnny, every bloody problem you can think of, it seems, will be eventually solved. Well, yeah, but not in the short term. Yeah, what time frame are you talking about here? Well, I'm not talking about the next 20 years, Johnny, but eventually, whether it's 200 years, 300 years, any amount of time you can think of, eventually, everything will be solved. Well, yeah, what? Oh, come on, Johnny. Surely that's bullshit. Think of a problem. Go on. Think of a problem now, Johnny. Well, what about world hunger? Can that be solved? Of course it can be solved. It could have been solved fucking 30 years ago.
Famines were long understood to be caused by failures in food supply. But 30 years of research have taught us that famines are political crises that catastrophically affect food distribution. Technology can improve things like crop yields or systems for storing and transporting food. But there will be famines so long as there are bad governments.
We could feed the whole bloody world and there's no drama at all. But the markets in Europe would suffer. And the Yanks wouldn't allow it because the bloody price of wheat would the arse would fall out of that. So as all that stuff comes in, we could feed the bloody, the hungry easily.
Well, folks, what else can I do to make your day more comfortable?
So it makes one wonder, Johnny. Yeah, well, yeah. Does the world around us have everything we require to do these things? And isn't that a fucking astonishing piece of luck? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that everything is here in this world. And if we just search for it and do enough fucking around with chemistry or whatever, we can fix everything.
Blithe optimism about technology's powers has evaporated as big problems we had imagined technology would solve, such as going to Mars, creating clean energy, curing cancer, or feeding the world have come to seem intractably hard.
Yeah, it seems as humans think about it and put enough fucking money and effort into it, they can solve it. Oh, yeah. What about space travel?
For decades, the speed of light has been the absolute limit in the universe, and the concept of faster-than-light travel has captivated the human imagination, fueling fantasies of interstellar exploration and extraterrestrial encounters.
Yeah, it seems as humans think about it and put enough fucking money and effort into it, they can solve it.
The warp drive would function by forming a soliton in front of the spaceship. The space in front of the ship would be compressed while the space behind it would be expanded. It would generate a bubble of space-time through which the ship could travel at faster than light speeds. Of course, such a revolutionary theory is not without its difficulties. The massive amount of energy required by Lenz's theory is one of its most significant challenges.
So, something happened to our capacity to solve big problems with technology has become a commonplace. You hear it all the time. We've heard it over the last 2 days here at TED. It feels as if technologists have diverted us and enriched themselves with trivial toys, with things like iPhones and apps and social media, or algorithms that speed automated trading. There's nothing wrong with most of these things. They've expanded and enriched our lives. But they don't solve humanity's big problems.
So, Johnny, you're saying if we can fix any problem that presents itself, if we give it enough bloody thought, energy and resources? Anything. Well, you can knock me down with a bloody feather. But we're going to have to prioritise things a bit better, Johnny, that's for bloody sure.